So you want to know what the cost of living is in Indianapolis. I'll show you what kind of house you can get for your money as well as what you can expect to pay in utilities. We'll also look at a typical meal at a restaurant, childcare, and a whole lot more. Hi, my name is Alan Hamson. I've lived in Indianapolis my entire life and I'd love to share my city with you. As a local real estate agent, I have a ton of information on local housing and so much more about this city, and I want to share it with you. Nobody likes vegetables as a kid. When I was a little kid, I was no different. I hated to eat vegetables, so at dinner, I'd eat them first because I wanted to enjoy the rest of my dinner. So what is the proverbial broccoli of this video? Well, taxes. So in particular, I'm going to talk about 3 different types of taxes. And those taxes are income taxes, sales taxes, and property taxes. Across the U.S., state income taxes go anywhere from 13% on the high side all the way down to 0. So where does Indiana rank? If you currently live or moving here, you'll be happy to hear that although it is not one of the 7 states with no income tax, it is one of the lowest at 3.2%. Another thing to note is that Indiana has a flat tax rate. What that means is that everyone is taxed the same regardless of income. So if you're lucky enough to be in a higher tax bracket, you could save quite a bit of money here. And on the other side, if you're in the lower tax brackets, even though you're paying the same percentage as everyone else, you still might be paying a lower rate than if you were in many other states. So one thing to note is that Indiana is one of 15 states to also have local income taxes. But with Indianapolis only just over 2% local income tax rate, once you combine that with the state income tax, it still keeps the taxes pretty low on the tax spectrum within the U.S. If you live in a suburb of one of the neighboring counties, that rate could even be as low as 1.1%. Lastly, property taxes in Indiana are capped at 1% of the property value if the house is your primary residence. However, the average property taxes that are actually paid is a little bit less at 0.86% of the property value. That's on average. In addition, in my experience, most houses are assessed much less than their actual market value. Okay, now let's move on to more interesting topics. I really like food. In fact, I even like vegetables now, and I'm betting you like food too. So, what the average meal costs here in Circle City? Your average fast food meal is about $6 or $7. An average meal at an inexpensive restaurant is $11.50. A meal for 2 at a mid-range restaurant is about $50. There's some really nice restaurants where you could spend a couple $100s as well if you want to, but you can still get a really, really great meal at a nice restaurant for 2 with a couple of drinks for about $100 or maybe a little less. So now let's talk a little bit about transportation. Indianapolis does not have a rail system like Chicago or New York. Our public transportation instead is a bus system. Recently, Indy added what's called a red line. So what this is, it's a rapid transit bus system that runs a line right down the middle of the city mostly. It goes through some of the most popular parts of town with buses arriving at each stop about every 10 to 20 minutes. So I may do another video showing this in greater detail in the future. I want to make sure I deliver the content you want to see, so let me know in the comments below if that is something you would like to see. And while you're at it, if you want to see more videos like this about Indianapolis when they come out, hit subscribe down below. Back to transportation. The cost of a one-way bus ticket is $1.75 and a monthly bus pass is about $60. So that is much cheaper than owning a car, but if you're like most of us here in Indy and you do have a car, you'll be happy to hear that car insurance in Indiana is among the lowest in the U.S. So here we are 7th cheapest with the average premium on your car of about $1,213. So in addition to low insurance rates, Indiana has some of the cheapest gas prices in the country too. Alright, so now what about utilities? Indiana primarily uses natural gas and electricity for our homes. We're in the bottom half of the U.S. For those utility costs. And here are the average costs for each of those. So electricity is just over $114 per month. Natural gas on average is almost $61 per month. Water, you're paying $70 per month. Sometimes that includes your trash and waste. Internet, $60. Cable, you're looking at about $85 on average. And of course, it depends on your package. That gives us a total of about $390 per month in utility costs. So if you need childcare, this is one area Indiana, unfortunately, is not one of the cheapest. Indiana ranks 18 out of the 50 states in expense. Childcare for an infant is about $243 per week on average. And if you have a toddler, it's about $183 per week. So now let's talk about the main thing you want to know, and that is housing. And this is one of the areas that really separates Indiana and makes it very affordable. So let's look at both renting and owning. So first, renting. If you get a one-bedroom apartment downtown, the average monthly rent for that apartment is $1,132. A three-bedroom would be about $1,563 per month. So, however, if you're outside of the city center, on the outskirts, it would be about $722 per month for one bedroom, and a three-bedroom being just over $1,100 per month. So in most cases, it is usually much smarter to own, of course, if you can. And for this kind of money, you can get a really nice house. So the median sales price of a house in the Indianapolis metro area is $205,000. So what that will get you on average is a 1,600 to 2,200 square foot home with 3 to 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Of course, this could be cheaper or more expensive depending on the area, in addition to the quality of the home. But on average, that is what you get. So let me show you some examples of a few of these homes that are currently on the market right now, and how much each of those cost. This cool little mid-century modern home is located in Green Meadows. It's priced at $179,900. It's got 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, 1,550 square feet. Nice updated kitchen. And it's got just under a half acre of land. Now, I love this little house in West Park. It's priced at $2,099, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. The main level and upstairs loft is 2,470 square feet. It's got just over 1,000 square foot unfinished basement, giving it a total of 3,505 fully remodeled square feet. Cool barn door bathroom, double vanity sink. This loft upstairs is great, multi-purpose area to do whatever you'd like to with, and then it's got a nice deck in the backyard with a 2-car detached garage that's fully fenced. We have this house. It's priced at $225,000, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Again, this one has a small basement, just under 1,000 square feet, unfinished, giving it a grand total of 2,650 square feet. One nice unique thing about this one is it is close to that red line that we were talking about earlier. Here's a great example if you're thinking of building new. This house is built by Fisher Homes. It's priced at $350,000, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, just under 1,900 square foot ranch with an open floor plan and a full unfinished basement for a total of 3,773 square feet. It has gas fireplace, luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout. We have 9-foot ceilings, dual vanity sinks in the master bath with a walk-in shower and soaking tub. Alright, so this next one is located on Lake Clearwater on the north side of Indianapolis. It's priced at $995,000, so this is what you can get for $1 million here in Indianapolis, although it's only 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. You can certainly get as many bedrooms as you'd like here for that kind of money, as well as a lot more square footage. This home is only 3,162 square feet with the basement. However, the finishes, as you can see, are great. The location is excellent on the lake. Great kitchen with a commercial stove. This is the master bedroom with a great view over the lake. Huge master walk-in closet. Great big giant dual vanity there with all kinds of cabinetry, walk-in shower. It's just a fantastic bathroom and great finishes throughout. got a really nice powder room for the guests and holy laundry room, Batman. Down in the basement you got a nice family room with a bar area, a lot of nice built-ins there, gas fireplace, TV, you name it. And then we have a nice little office area with a bunch of built-ins as well. This back deck would be a great place to sit and relax in the evening, or even wake up in the morning, drink your nice coffee. And then what lake house would be complete without a boat dock? Hey, I'm curious, let me know how this compares to where you live. In addition, what are some things you'd like to know that maybe I didn't mention? So if you think of something, comment below and I will do my very best to reply to every one of those. Hey, I love where I live, and if you currently live here or you're going to relocate and you need to purchase a house, I'd love to help you find the perfect place so you can love it too. You can reach out to me using the information right here. It's probably somewhere. If not, I also will place my contact information in the description below. If you're not currently in Indianapolis, I have partners all over the country that you can trust to do an awesome job with selling your current house, making this process and communication much smoother for you. So don't hesitate to reach out. I'll make sure you're taken care of. Thanks for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. And just like me, I hope that you guys love where you live.